So yeah, focus fire, even then it's also kind of awkward. They go with the Phoenix as a solution from bait, so I like that, seeing how much fun it can get out. Already a bit of an engagement though.
Yeah, Dendy's been caught, and Dendy is gone. Abed to pick up first blood on the Void Spirit. We'll have to wait and see. Bottom lane, Stonebank does go down. Saberlight able to pick off the Wind Ranger and now looking to maybe dive Lowdyne, but
0-2, not too much of an issue there. But again, holding steady on the mid. Still aggression though.
Saberlight, he's going to go down. Stonebank with a very important kill. As Crit is sticking around. Stonebank, he'll pop the Wind Run, but
leaving the TA solo is pretty damn hard. So that is one thing you are getting out here, like the stack buildup with the Shadow Demon. It's probably not going to come out anytime soon.
A nice pick off onto Crit. Lowdyne setting that one up and was able to secure the kill with the Blood Grenade. As now Saberlight does kind of move in as well in a very awkward position, moving away from the Twin Gates. But Stonebank will just chase him down. He has enough mana for the power shot, but he'll go for the shackle instead, trying to set up for the right clicks here between him and Lowdyne. And Stonebank will pick up another kill here on the way. Arteezy could find himself in danger. Blood Grenade did land. He's got no refractions. Charges there. He'll pop another refract, but he's still in pretty huge danger. He's going to try and turn. Abed's there to help out. Abed saves the day. Oh, Abed, just the nick of time.
It does cost movement out from Abed, force the TP up top, but you are more than happy while you're maintaining this aggression down south. Saberlight with a Vanguard again feels pretty unstoppable, but there's a response here from Stominant.
Charge out, Stominant gonna go right in onto Crit. Crit gonna move back in onto Lowdyne, get in the kill before he does go down.
Down Abed is a tall ask with the Dissimulate and 2 steps up.
I mean, they might have to try though. But it is very challenging. Disruption bottom lane, Fly. It's gonna find a very important pick off in the form of Stonebank. Into perhaps see if they can try on Abed again. Like, okay, they get the Dissimulate out again. Abed's gonna jump in aggressively with the Astral Step, but he has another one. Can they keep going? They are going to try. Dendy is there with the Shadow Strike, but Crit is right behind him. Stominant's going to charge in. Everybody onto Abed, but this is a tanky Void Spirit. He will finally go down.
Fire Rebellion get a good read. They're smoked up here.
They are. Top lane, Stonebank going to reveal himself by the tier 1 tower. He's basically underneath the trap right now, so the slow is going to be there in time. Abed going to land the Aether Remnant, going right after the Wind Ranger, and now the Doom's out. With the arrow connecting, there was no way out of this. Egg committed as well, is gone. Crit will take it. Lowdyne not looking too safe either, as they have another Remnant to land. And that they will. Right on target.
Fast start, hold on.
Now mid lane. Bit of a jump in. Dendy, he just committed his blink, so he's going to be ultra cautious. The jump is there. Abed, too much damage being dealt with this Void Spirit. Look at his items, right? Hold that thought, one moment. Magic Missile is going to land, but SR want to keep going. Disruption does go. Crit has an arrow. It will land right on point as well. A nice swap away at the very least from Lowdyne, allowing the space for the Icarus dive, but Lowdyne's gone. And Arteezy will keep going. Psyblade's not going to be enough for funny.
Which if it does connect, it's big. But I don't see Shopify Rebellion lining up for any of that anytime soon, as they are smoked here.
Abed's going to jump in. Lowdyne immediately caught. Dendy is still there to help out. Disruption is going to save Abed for now, as he will step away from the egg that does explode, but Stonebank is still chasing, still trying. A nice perch from Fly is going to slow down the Wind Ranger, so Abed can make his way out, but he is still burning to the Fire Spirit damage. Meanwhile, Fly is somehow also walking out of there, but he's got to die. Dendy will take him out. It will be scanned down. Stonebank realizing something is a little bit awry. Dendy, Aether Remnant out to catch the co-op. Arrow's going to land. Dendy cannot survive the onslaught. They will come back to the Roshan pit. We'll ensure that Roshan does go down safely.
And they've got the full Octarine up on Saberlight. They'll charge away.
Oh, that's easy. He'll get caught out. He is down.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't have the Aegis, right? So
It's time to throw some blame there. Abed.
What are you doing, Abed? Speaking of the devil, Abed's looking to jump in. Disruption with the Aether Remnant, but the arrow's going to land anyway. Won't matter. Bit messy, but still works. The Stominant going to get bashed here by Saberlight, or rather just cops the Infernal Blade is going to drop. Lowdyne's going to drop. So this is the payment you have to make if you kill Arteezy.
Worked on by Abed, BKB being worked on by Artur. He is pretty far forward. DD does pop itself.
I'll jump in, egg committed immediately, and Arteezy's going to be the target as Arteezy just has no way out, is gone. They just could not help him.
This time it's a clean trade. Shopify looking for an angle back in.
Disruption. Arrow is off the mark. Very close, but not quite close enough as Stominant shows up. You're scepter out from Crit. Stominant is going to try to run. Bulldoze is on cooldown though, so he can't really get anything off. As now Funnick trying to help out is going to drop. Dendy, they are trying to chase down Crit with the Sonic Wave. They will secure the kill. They might even try for a little bit more onto Abed, but keep in mind he does still have the Aegis up. So Abed can afford to stick around and fight here with Saberlight, and they will find Lowdive. I'm really not sure if the Void Spirit's the target you want right now, guys. Again, he wouldn't mind a reset at the moment, I don't think, as Stonebank. Gonna get caught by the Aether Remnant, dissimulate Abed, he'll just keep going. A double kill.
Coming in. So he's always got room to kind of get that build up. Still, Moonlight Shadow's up. Shopify Rebellion could gun for something.
Disruption up. Arrow is going to connect perfectly onto Dendy. Crit. Oh, Lowdive. Not going to be able to save. Dendy's down. And Lowdive, I mean, chances are he's also gone as Crit will give him the whip there, but you are right. Maybe Fly needs to catch up to his team here, John.
True.
You know, second last net worth. Fly, what are you? You're letting the team down. As land another disruption arrow. Dendy looking at me. Oh, the Aether Remnant was right on target. Abed, he'll be the one to get disrupted to make sure he can get out. He's going to jump in again. Saberlight to join, and Stonebank is just melting to the damage. They just avoid the egg AoE altogether. And now Funnick, he's purged up. He's a bit of a sitting duck at the moment. Arrow's going to land. No Icarus time to speak of. Even Dendy being chased down here by Abed. Saberlight jumps in to give the vision. They won't land the Remnant though. So Saberlight going to try for the TP out. Will get bashed up by the charge of Stominant, who will also go for the Nether Strike. And eventually Saberlight will die while Abed watches. But Abed, he's sticking around. He's got a step charge. He'll jump in after Dendy. Lincoln's is broken. Charges out. Dendy's going to be just fine. Abed now the one in danger. But he does dissimulate towards the north. And he should be okay to back his way out of this. Yeah. Or does he back out? He's still got his supports around. He could just go the old school Mirana right-click build if he wants as well. I appreciate it. Not easy. BKB up. Lowdive. Gonna find out the hard way that he has a BKB. He wants to go. The Aether Remnant though. Just off the mark. But look at this bot lane, Saberlight. Gonna jump into 3 heroes. Charges out from Stominant. But he's in the middle of nowhere now. And they found Stonebank with an arrow. Crit's gonna lock him down with the Yule Scepter. Abed's there with the follow-up. And Stonebank has no way out of this.
The charges being up, a lot easier to manage that Wind Ranger. Lowdive?
Jump in.
Long. Full MKB up for Arteezy now. Lots of output, and the immediate Moonlight Shadow off the back of this Roche take. See if they find an angle in.
Try. Doom is out. Saberlight's gone in on his own. Swap is out from Lowdive though. They've got plenty of help around. Crit's moved in as well, but it's only those two versus the world, so Saberlight has certainly gone too far.
But not overly strong, as Arteezy will just solo the Tormentor. Something that the TA can do.
Gonna burst out Lowdive. Charge is gonna be out. They did silence him up so he could not avoid the charge, but it's still Void Spirit. He can still just jump in and 1v3 apparently, as he has the cheese available as well, so Abed not gonna die. Will dissimulate out, and he is gonna be just fine and dandy. They just can't deal with it. Jump in onto Fly, but Funnick has committed his Icarus dive now, so he could be in a spot of danger. So Abed will happily jump in and finish off the job.
Not a good feeling. It's not that impactful.
Jump in. Abed doing so much damage already to Lowdive, who will die to the Starstorm damage of Crit. Meanwhile, Fly getting a nice purge off onto the Wind Ranger means they can make the jump in on Stonebank, and Stonebank is as good as just dead. Stominant at least finding crit on the Mirana, but it's not going to mean too much. He is also going to die. Buybacks are available, and they may want to commit them ASAP. But they are going to hold out for now. Keep in mind, John, this is all without Arteezy, who's still hitting creeps.
Which is the next core on the side of Bait.
Jump in again. Found Funny. Nice juke out of the magic missile. Lodine, or poor old Lodine, just cannot catch a break on this Venge. Now they do have Arteezy around, who does have the Aegis for another 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That tier 3 tower just not going to last very long. Like, there's not really much in the way of defending this.
Just not able to do much about it. Like, for Bait, these team fights are really awkward because you want to play around your egg. You don't have that much to...
They're going to miss out on Funnick. He just gets to the high ground. They won't make the initial jump in. They are looking at Dendi now. Arbin with a very quick Aether Remnant again into the arrow from Crit. They're just giving them no chances. And by the way, Crit gave the moonshot over to Arbin. So Arbit's now got that crazy attack speed going. As Arteezy loses the Aegis, does get himself an Aghanim shot. How did he lose was that just the Tormentor?
Yeah, just the Tormentor. I think his refraction expired. So, it happens to the best of us, I guess. Oh my god, Artur.
Arbit, he's going to jump in on Funnick. Egg committed. Not really going to make a difference. It's gone. Meanwhile, Lodine. Happy to join Funnick. I mean, I love the fact that Crit, after getting his initial items, just sets off.
He might feel himself dead here. He's not careful.
He may. Arteezy, we'll see if he can 2v1. Shackle him up. He's got no Aegis thanks to that Tormentor, so he's gone. Meanwhile, mid lane, Shopify Rebellion are just going to kill off Dendi again. Arteezy, I don't know what challenge he's playing right now, but he is literally not joining his team.
Artur doesn't have it, because he's just not joining in.
That and Arbit took the Aegis the first time around, which we can see why he took it, to be fair. Stonebank is going to be taken out. Saberlight will take the kill. Arteezy's probably contemplating right now how to convince Ice Frog to make Moonshard global. It's Lodine. Oh, it's nice, a perfect Wraith the Remnant. Oh, it's one of those days for Arbit.
It's not just Arteezy, man. All of them again, ×2. Any hero from the side of Bait. This is like that Reddit draft, but worse.
Oh, Dendi run. Charges there from Stominant. A nice Sonic Wave. Kills off Crit. Dendi is gone. Arbit, in the meantime, just going to focus the egg down. Onto Stominant. Stominant also just dead here to Arbit, who's just going really just out of control. Still farming, by the way. He is still in the bot lane, farming at the moment. It's Dendi's going to get jumped. Dendi's alright. Shopify just doing this 4v5. Saberlight goes in again with the Doom. And Dendi might just be dead, though Saberlight has gone a little bit too far, so he's going to have to run. Stonebank will kill him off. Meanwhile, Arteezy's still at the bot lane hitting creeps. It's Shopify Rebellion. They're just losing heroes one by one. Fly is down now. Ahmed's in trouble. He was shackled up to a creep, and he is dead. And where the hell is Arteezy? Can we have a look at Arteezy? Look at him.
He's under a sentry.
What's he waiting for?
He's under a sentry. What's he doing?
He's hitting creeps the whole time. He's underneath the sentry. The traps make it obvious. Dendi somehow still going to get hit. Meanwhile, Stominant's going to come in now. BKB pop. Let's see you, Arteezy. That's one down. That's two down. Arteezy. Come on now, Arteezy. Stonebank's down. Arteezy wants to keep going, but they disarm him. That was pretty damn good. A triple kill for Arteezy. All by himself. Crit coming into the last moment. And you know what, John? Now that he's died, he may as well go back to farming. Let's be honest. Clearly, he hasn't got enough items to do 5v1
Yeah, it's not
yet.
enough. Not enough. He bought back as well. Is he actually wanting to end the game, or? Yeah, you're right. Surely.
If they won't call GG, he may as well. My goodness.
I thought he'd just enjoy farming more. You know? Thought he'd want to enjoy this farming simulator a little bit more, as they will just go on to the tier 4s. Funny can't really do too much about this by himself. That should be the game.
I mean, you've got Lowdyne up in a moment. I guess we could hope for a swap back because Arteezy's being very cautious here. Jump in again from Saberlight. I mean, they might just really want the call. A nice swap in here from Lowdyne. Funnick in the meantime with the egg gonna go down. A Saberlight still gonna survive the fountain damage. Lowdyne's getting dive fountain by Arteezy. And that's it. GG finally called as the Ancient does go down. 23 to 52, 39k advantage by the end of this game.